Hello guys, I have a very good video for you. So, when you listen to other people, when you listen to videos, when you look at short videos on the internet, when you speak to people anywhere in society, whether at work or wherever, you're actually constantly tuning to a lower frequency without realizing it. Because most of the videos online are fake anyway, and most of the people are connected with survival and procreation, so they're mostly concerned with the lower chakras, and they're mostly concerned for themselves on that part, not for you. So they're trying to sell you a course, whatever. So they're actually constantly tuning you to a lower frequency. And you're synchronizing with that frequency by listening into it and watching that entertainment, be it Hollywood, be it shorts on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. You're constantly tuning and synchronizing yourself to lower frequencies. And that's a problem because you're also not only synchronizing with that, but you're also manipulating or letting your intuitive flow be interrupted and corrupted, and your soul plan becomes less evident, and it's harder to align with your soul plan when you listen to lower frequencies. So basically, the simple but revolutionary idea is, where would you want to tune into? And if you say you want to tune into a higher frequency, and we're talking about the crown chakra and the Akashic records, then you need to tune into the higher frequencies, which are basically accessible by either marinating as the self. If you're spiritually awakened, you will understand what I mean. Or if you're meditating, or if you're doing breathing exercises which connect with the higher chakras. So you're basically breathing in from the ether on top of your head and breathing it down into your heart chakra, and as you breathe out, you breathe it up again. And as you keep on doing that, you're starting to open that channel. Most people have that channel closed because they're, like I said, always synchronized to the bottom. And this is a very simple idea, but it's extremely powerful idea, because you realize when you look at it logically, it makes perfect sense. You're constantly synchronizing to lower frequencies. You're not synchronizing with your higher frequencies, with your intuition, with your heart intuition. And that then creates all of the problems, because you basically, as you tune to the lower frequency, you get the same problems of the lower frequencies. If you don't want the same problems on those lower frequencies, you have to synchronize to the higher frequency. Very simple. And the higher frequency and love and light and knowledge and wisdom and foresight and clairvoyance and intuition, heart intuition, all of these give you clear instructions without you needing to engage your active mind or your intellect. You'll just feel what is correct at that moment in time when you are where you are. And you don't get confused in terms of your soul plan when you try to synchronize too much with lower frequencies. So the whole thing, for example, let's say, for example, you watch someone who's talking about some kind of disease on YouTube, right? You're synchronizing to his fear. You're synchronizing to his desire to have money to sell you a course, to need to have viewers so he makes money on the ads and so forth. So if you want to live in your own high frequency cocoon, you need to tune up, not outward. Not straight outward on the lower chakras, but upwards on the higher chakras. So I think this is one of the most powerful teachings and most simplest teachings that I've ever gave. And I'm going to write this down in the book now.